The big switch to Nellies a couple of years ago, and I'll tell you, absolutely love it. It is this industrial, incredible, powerful cleaner, but it doesn't have any of the stuff that you have in your regular liquids or powder detergents out there. And there's a reason they call them detergent. This is not a detergent. This is what we call laundry soda. It has basically 5 ingredients that make up this incredible stuff. It'll get any kind of stains, any kind of odors out of your clothes, but it does it in a more natural way, which is what a lot of us are trying to do. Not only that, it's better for the environment, because when that stuff all gets sucked out of your washing machine, where do you think it goes? It can go into the rivers and lakes and streams. So this is a cleaner way to be able to do it. You sacrifice nothing. This is the big guy. This is the 500 load tub. We put it on sale from $74 to $61.45, and a little bit goes a long way. There are so many 5-star reviews on this product, and why? Because it works. And I will tell you, Miss Terry Toner,
yeah, Mr.
I love me some Nellies.
Yeah.
And everybody out there has been loving Nellies as well. We have auto ship if you want to get it delivered, and we'll talk about that in a sec. But what is the big difference in Nellies versus the other guys? Why do people love it?
First of all, we love it because it's natural, but maybe more important than it being natural is that it really works. I mean, it really, really, truly works. So Nellies is a natural laundry soda. We start with 5 simple ingredients: sodium carbonate, hence laundry soda. Sodium carbonate's the first ingredient. It preconditions the water, and then the remaining ingredients are coconut oil-based surfactants. What's the difference? Let's take a look at these jeans here, because what we have are 2 pairs of identical jeans. These have been washed and dried many times in traditional laundry detergent, and these have been washed and dried many times in Nellies, and only Nellies. Look at the difference in the color. Now remember, these are identical jeans. These are dull and faded and gray and dingy and abraded at the seams. What causes that? The residue in detergents.
Yeah.
Nellies leaves no residue. It completely dissolves. It completely rinses. It also means it's not leaving residue inside your washing machine and gunking up the works.
Well, and yeah, that's what do you think's giving everybody the itchy scratchies?
Oh yeah, no.
It's leftover detergent.
The first thing a dermatologist asks you when you go in for a checkup is, and you've got a rash or some crazy thing going on, is, well, what detergent are you using? So what I've done here is I've taken a scoop of Nellies and a scoop of laundry detergent and dumped them in bowls of water, and we're just gonna give them a good mix, kind of representing the agitation inside your washing machine. So that's pretty good, and let me do the other side. This is the detergent side. And of course you notice right away that the detergent is a really unpleasant color. But what you will see over the course of the next couple minutes is how Nellies will completely go clear. It completely dissolves. I think that's pretty good for the detergent side too. So everybody's used to using the great big huge scoop of the detergent, and you look at this little tablespoon that we put in of Nellies and you think, how is that even possible? It's because Nellies is super concentrated, because it doesn't have phosphates, it doesn't have chlorine, it doesn't have all the crazy chemical additives that detergents have. Whether you're using powder or liquid, it's the same thing. So we're gonna let those just settle down for a minute, kind of let them percolate down. That's our dissolving demonstration. This is gonna be our rinsing demonstration. So we have baby clothes here, and they have been washed and dried completely. So they're clean, they're done. One the Nellies way, one the detergent way. So into the extra rinse is basically what we're doing here to show you the difference, the residue that gets left behind with detergents, because I'll tell you, it's a little bit shocking when you realize what's happening with your clothes. This is what we're talking about with the jeans, with the baby clothes. So you can see,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is what
one is cloudy.
Yeah, one is cloudy and one is not. This is the Nellies. And this is clearly not the Nellies. Yeah. Why is this important? Well, we're talking about a couple of little baby t-shirts. Think about this. Your sheets, your towels, your underwear, your jeans, the kids' school uniforms, your favorite blouse, your yoga pants. I mean, whatever it is, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, fabric is touching your body. I mean, even if you're, in your birthday suit, in your sheets, fabric is touching your body. And your body, your skin is absorbing the chemical residue that's left behind by your detergents and fabric softeners. Nellies completely rinses out. It leaves no residue behind. It completely dissolves in your machine. It is HE certified, high efficiency machine certified. What does that mean? Well, it means if you got one of those fancy new washing machines, the front loaders or the fancy top loaders, they use a lot less water. It is super concentrated, high efficiency machine certified. Also septic system safe. It's also environmentally friendly, hypoallergenic, absolutely no additional fragrances, no phosphates. It's gluten-free. There's no chlorine in it. It's 5 simple ingredients that really work. Now, take a look at where we started here.
Look at this. Yeah. This says everything.
Yeah, it really does. And it's still in the process of clearing, but I just wanted you to see it kind of in progress. We could wait, and we'll come back and check this at the end of our presentation.
The sludge?
Yeah.
Look at on the bottom. Yeah. That's what I call sludge.
And that's after mixing it with an immersion blender. Think about that. That's the residue that gets left on your clothes. When you pull jeans out of the washer and there's still undissolved powder. Or you see weird mystery stains from using liquid detergents. Yeah. Liquid detergents are notorious for that.
And you see a film inside your washing machine,
That's right?
That's leftover. I want to show everybody something really quick, Terry, is that when you order, this is what you're getting. This is the big industrial.
500 loads.
This is 500 loads. See what's in my hand right here? This is how much you use. I know, look, this is what you get. That's how much you use. That's why we call this the 500 load tub. A lot of people are going out there and they're buying like a 30 load container of liquid.
Right, and you get like...
Well, and you're paying for water mostly, right?
It's very expensive water.
Yeah.
And most people end up using too much of either their powders or liquids, and you're not really getting those 30 loads or whatever.
Right.
And in fact, here's what 100 loads of detergent looks like, a leading detergent full of weird chemically sparkles and things. And here's what 100 loads of Nellies looks like. How do we do that? Well, come on down here and I'm gonna show you. So we'll do a measure for measure. By the way, also available, Lamy dryer balls, our Wrinkle Be Gone, the Wow Sticks, which are stain removing sticks, and then this really nifty kit that has the oxygen brightener, 100 loads of Nellies, and a Wow Stick. So they're all on .com. You want to check them out.
Let me just tell you, get them.
Oh,
they cut down your drying time. They fluff up your clothes. They're all natural. They're amazing. They're $25.95, and you get this little box of as if a 4-pack of the dryer balls. We normally do them in a 2-pack. This is a 4-pack. Get them. I'm telling you, they're awesome. Okay.
Hey, Guy.
Yes, darling.
Guess how many loads of Nellies we've done here at HSN?
Oh, I'm going to say 500,000.
89 million.
I was off.
Just a little. 89 million.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Think about how many less scratchy people there are out there.
Yeah, 89 million loads. You guys, 10 years here. So what I've done is taken, I know it's so light, and this doesn't bother me.
No, look at this.
I would not appreciate it if you got that on my finger. So I took a scoop, a tablespoon measure of a leading detergent, which blue, why, dye. So, and put that on one side of the laundry scales of justice. And now I've leveled off the same thing, tablespoon of the Nellies. So side by side, you see the comparison, scoop for scoop, actual measure for measure, tablespoon for tablespoon, even Steven, how much heavier and denser and more concentrated Nellies is. That's why when we say that bucket's 500 loads, it really is 500 loads because you really only need a tablespoon. You first get this home and you think, oh, I need to put more in than that. Now, one tablespoon is all you need.
Do you see how it doesn't cake?
Doesn't cake, doesn't clump, doesn't smell.
I want to show you something.
You can stick your nose in there and take a big whiff.
Hold on. Here's Nellie's. Okay, this straight on shot. Watch. I just grabbed a piece and I turned it into a tablet. That is, watch, I'll do it again. Ready? Tablet. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. I can squeeze as hard as I want.
Yeah, this stuff
it does not do that. And that's why it not only rinses clean, that's why it dissolves quickly, because it isn't a gummy, nasty thing that turns into sludge in your clothes, right?
And crazy chemicals that you can't pronounce, primarily most of them being petroleum products. Here's the difference in, everyday laundry. These towels have only ever been done the Nellies way, which is with our Nellies natural laundry soda and our Lamy dryer balls to fluff them up and make them gorgeous. And these have been done detergent way. We didn't even do fabric softener because you're really not supposed to use fabric softener on towels, but they're not fluffy and they're not soft and they're dull and dingy. And
they're sad.
These are sad towels. These are spa-rific.
These are happy, fluffy towels.
These are spa-rific. Yeah, I mean, you can just see the difference in the color.
Yeah.
So the other thing with Nellies, I'm gonna jump back down here
ahead.
again. The other thing with Nellies is that the clothes that you have now that have this kind of detergent coating on them, that have old stains and things like that, the first load you do in Nellies, and it could be your favorite t-shirts, it could be your jeans, it could be your sheets, it could be your towels, you're gonna feel and see the difference immediately, even with the older clothes and things that have been, you know, full of the detergent. Nellies is gonna get them cleaner. It's gonna start breaking down that detergent residue that's already existing in the fabrics that you have right now. So load after load, wash after wash, your clothes get brighter, they get softer, they get cleaner, and all of that dinginess starts to diminish. Look at the difference. I mean, it is absolutely crystal clear.
This is the Nellies, which dissolve perfectly clear. So, so what this tells you is, you look at the jeans in front, obviously this is gonna stay longer in the clothes because it's got that, it's almost like a gumminess that sticks, and it actually attracts more dirt, which beats your clothes up more. That is what you're washing your clothes in. You wouldn't wash your face with that, right? Would you wash and rinse your face with that?
No.
Absolutely not. Really quickly, a couple things I want to say. First of all, it's on FlexPay, and Extra Flex is available, so you can use 4 Flex and get it home for a little over $16. If you don't have an HSN credit card, today's a great day to get it. We're going to take $25 off. So take that $61 and subtract $25 and get it for a fraction of the price if you've never tried Nellies. It's a great opportunity to be able to get it home. And remember, that 500 load bucket could last you months and months and months versus spending $10 a month on a liquid where you're paying mostly for chemicals and water. And you know, they fool you with the colors and they add the scents. It's like, if I want to smell something, I would wear something that like a cologne, or you'd wear a perfume.
Yeah,
I don't need my clothes to be perfume. What do I care? I just want them to be clean. Right?
You know, do the sniff test. I mean, when you smell Nellies, and you can literally put your nose down in the bucket. There's none of that. Whew.
It has a nice scent, but it's fresh.
It's very well. It's an unscented scent. It's just a clean smell.
Neutral.
It's very, very neutral.
I love the smell.
There's no artificial fragrances. There's no artificial colors. There's none of those new and improved optical brightness, which are little chemical bits of reflective material to cover up the dirt. That's what all of these detergents that say, ooh, with new and improved with optical brighteners, it's literally a chemical added to hide the dirt. I want my cleaning product to get the dirt out, not just cover it up.
Right.
Look at the difference in the rinse cycle. Look at the difference in the wash cycle. Again, this is the residue that gets left behind by detergents, and every detergent does that because they're specifically engineered to leave chemical residue in your clothes, to leave those bits of shiny optical brighteners to hide the dirt because they don't get the dirt out. Nellies, crystal clear. Completely dissolves, completely rinses, and gets your clothes really clean. From the very first load, you will notice the difference. 89 million loads by HSN customers over the last 10 years. And I think on this particular one, we have like 520 perfect five-star reviews.
And remember, you're getting the 500 load tub. This is enough to last a lot of families an entire year, okay? So, but when you look at the $61.
You can do auto ship too if you want.
Yeah, when you look at the $61.45, remember, you're spending $10 a month on something that lasts a month. I mean, you can see the math, and you're doing this in a cleaner way. Really quickly, hey, Terry, will you talk about the dryer balls for like about 30 seconds?
Let me bring them